Hi, my name is Max, and this is my honest review of dailying a 10-second drag car for a week. It sucks. Don't get me wrong, it's like, oh, boo hoo, I get to drive around a real fast car for a whole week. Nah, it's fun, but it's too easy to get into trouble. You just, like, it's expensive. I know it's like, fuel's so expensive. Like, I've had to fill up 4 times this week, 4 times, and it's like $90 each time. That's like over $300 in fuel to get to work and the gym for a week. So it's sick and it's cool and it's so much fun to drive, but like, holy shit. What else? Oh, I ordered my new lips for the Majesta. So ordered them on Tuesday and I got them Thursday, I think. Yeah, I got them on Thursday. So that was actually pretty cool. That was like a 2-day turnaround time. They sent me polished inners, so the rears are going to look real sick now and real hard to look after. I need to get them on the lathe and machine a little bit off the inside first, but I'm not confident in doing that, so I'll have to get Dad to do that for me because I don't want to fuck them because I just bought them. But like I've always said, it's going to be cheaper for me to rebuild the rears and buy tyres than it will be just to buy tyres because these 325s are fucking shit. You can't even see the number, but those tyres are $550 each, and I'm not about to spend $1,100 on 2 rear tyres just to fucking destroy them again. So many benefits from rebuilding these though, on top of just cheap tyres, because I can get them for like $90 each now, and the lips cost me $600 for both. So do the math; it's like $350 cheaper. Yeah, it's probably about $300 cheaper. 265/30 is like 10 mil shorter aside, slightly more stretch, so I can pull a bit more camber out of it. I can get it a little bit lower because I haven't been happy with the ride height at all since I did this, because just one of those things that I never would have been able to predict, like the inside of the wheel arch. As you can see there, it's rubbed a couple times because it's just, that's the low point. So I did all this super nice bodywork to make this look really nice and OEM, but it still rubs. But it's pretty evident when you look at this car side on, because the top of the wheel arch is probably a little bit below where the actual flare meets the body, but yeah, it gets cut pretty short, pretty quick there. So there is solutions to that, and there is solutions that I would like to do in due course. But that would be if I ever decide to change the color of the car, and once I get my ass sorted and make a bunch of carbon parts. And essentially, my train of thought is once I make the whole front end, the boot lid, boot wing, roof wing, rear bumper, probably side skirts, carbon, at that point, I'll probably just paint the remaining panels, so the doors and the roof and rear quarters, maybe like a dark metallic grey. I won't keep it like a big secret. I'll keep you updated this time because I couldn't really post anything last time I got the car painted. This is not for a while, mind you. So that'll be the next big plan for that. And then at that point, what I can do is suicide doors. I've wanted to do them pretty much since I started doing this whole build because I thought they're the coolest thing ever. Have so many ideas on how I can do it. There's a couple of people that have done them over in the States with single hinges, because obviously a 4-door sedan is not going to lend itself too kindly to a double hinge design, especially when I have no clearance in the wheel wells. So I'll look into that. I'll probably end up fabricating like my own suicide door hinge kit, because the ones that are available kind of aren't what I would need, I guess. It's going to be a real specific application. But when I do that, the pivot is going to be at the back of the door, and then I can muck with everything, because it's going to be getting painted anyway at that point. I can muck with everything and essentially do like a little mini tub in the back so I can get more clearance, get the full clearance that I want. That in combination with the turbos being up the front, I won't have any ground clearance issues in the back because I've got no boot floor, obviously. So all I need to worry about at that point is dialing in the height, and then if it still rubs a little bit, it's not the end of the world, because yeah, someone will look in there to see how I've done the hinges, but they're not going to be on show every time I open the rear doors like they are at the moment. Simple solutions. Better solution would have been having 2020 foresight, but obviously that's borderline impossible. And I could never, like I said, could never have predicted that would be an issue, just because I was like, the door looks like it should be about there, like the door gap, because I had to cut that in myself. Anyway, yeah, that leaves me with not much to do this weekend. I'll be driving the Corona around a bit, sort of thing. Just genuinely trying to sort of think, because cutting my hand open kind of really fucked me. I can't actually use my left hand much at all. You're not going to be able to see it, obviously, because I've got a Band-Aid on it. But that knuckle, I cut from like my finger past the knuckle sort of thing. So yeah, I'd get myself a bit, but this is like the deepest I've ever cut myself from memory. So I'm still avoiding hospital because then I'll really feel like I've been unproductive and I'm not spending another 5-6 hours in hospital like I did when I cut my other finger and that got infected. So yeah, man, like my train of thought is just all over the shop at the moment. I have the magazine in the car actually, so I will show you that because I forgot to last week. So here we have it. Let's see if I can open it to where I'm at. Probably not very easily. Man, no, of course I'm not. Oh, there we go. Yes! Look at this. Max Factor. And it's the Majesta. Man, that's sick. Like, childhood me is screaming right now. That's insane. I still need to get some like big framed copies of that made. My boss has one at work of one of his cars. He got in a magazine, and it's his massive like frame thing with like all the pages and like cutouts from it and stuff. So lucky I bought like 5 copies of the magazine. I'll probably need to go buy some more now that they're kind of all in stock because I was rushing around trying to get them when they first went to the shelves, but obviously they were gone pretty quick. Anyway, I should be mocking up the turbos still, but again, my hand is kind of fucked. Like that's really, really cramped my style. So I'm going to just sort of plot around for a little bit, have a think, have a ciggy, and then see if I can work out what I'm going to do. So once again, recording nothing, but we came to Civic, booked in a tattoo. Caleb booked in a tattoo as well, and took the scooters over there because the shop's a bit like hard to park near. And then obviously took them for a joyride and got wildly out of shape on the scooters, and I think now I need to get my GoPro and strap my GoPro to my head so you can see all my mad fucking stunts, because one of them's gonna fucking end up in the lake. But I'm just probably the most professional beam rider in the world, and I don't think anyone can argue that. So don't know what we're doing now because it's fucking hot as fuck. And what time is it? 2:30. So fucking probably not much, but in the corona still. Whoopsies. Honest mistake. Anyway, just going to continue to win friends and influence people. So apparently I'm just doing skids flat out today because there's nothing else to do, so just laid a mad hit on the dirt bike for no reason. And now I was like, fuck it, because the tyres are fucking the Majesta. I'm warming it up and then we're going to go fucking, not pop a set, but we're going to fucking give it a hard time. Just because, fucking why not? I haven't done it yet, so this will be fucking my celebration skid. So plan B, because it just didn't want to spin them, understandably, because it has no balls and they're big fucking tyres, even though they're not touching the ground, but like, still enough. Gonna chuck the wheels that were on it when I was bodyworking it for ages, the old Odyssey wheels, on it, because I need to take these wheels off anyway. So these are fucking rock hard, shit old tyres that are already bald, so it'll look like it's fucking tubbed, because these need to come off to get rebuilt anyway. So fucking, it's a win-win-win scenario. Basically, I just should be doing this, and if these ones pop, it's whatever. So this is the first time the wheels have been off since like World Time Attack, and Jesus Christ, I forgot how big they are. Like, this is excessive. And bam, look at that. Like, that's not fucking normal. I can't even give anything for reference, but that's fucking literally ridiculous, cunt. So yeah, I'm glad I got smaller inners. Hopefully they're not too small. They look pretty small, eh? But yeah, I guess that's the math. That's how it works out. So fucking big wheels. Now we'll chuck the fucking stockies on. So this one's got a nice crack in the sidewall already. That's excellent.
Exposure's fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Need to stand here.
Spin out. This is just fucking silly, cunt. For reference, they fit an FG pretty well. So, what the fuck?
full burnout car now.
Yeah, catch me at someone else like this cunt. That'll do. Fuck, this is silly looking. I don't want anyone to fucking pull me up on the way I put wheel nuts on. Wow, what the fuck? That's so dumb.
Crazy how different wheel changes the look of it so much.
They're cool looking wheel.
Oh, dude, fucking.
That looks hilarious, cunt. All fucking tubbed.
It's like fucking that. Jesus Christ.
I could go off, I guess.
Jeez.
What?
Everything's still intact. Woohoo.
What, underneath?
Yeah. It's all good. The no boot floor.
Yeah, fuck
Jeez.
that. Good floors. Not cool. Fuck. Things are
Oh,
so,
you won't even fit through the fucking the
so
gap.
hard to manage, cunt. So, yeah. Fucking hell.
I think the car's gonna be off the fucking.
I'll move it this way because I actually can't get that way.
We'll get this and give it to him.
Thank you. That was smooth. You still filming in one?
Yep, still filming. POV passing Max the skidder.
This doesn't fucking melt these. I'm gonna cry now.
That's fucking ridiculous. Fuck, it's not flipping around again. Now it's just on my head.
Spins out.
Jesus, he's stuck now. Jeez. Jeez. Full beached it. Oh, this ends up. Hang on.
Sorry?
That ends up. That's all.
Now that I got that out of my system, I'll just say it's a celebration for winning. So, won't complain there. And it's like not even fuck the tyres because it only stayed in first. Because as soon as I try to click second, here's all the excuses. As soon as I clicked second, had no balls. So, even though it was like spinning nothing at all, yeah, basically don't even need a fucking underbody deadener anymore. But in saying that, I did get one of the turbo cans of underbody deadener, and it's sick. And I used it to paint something the other day, and I want to do like everything that I like have yet to do, even though I should have done that straight away. But yeah, I can say I've fucking done a sick skid in it now before I redo it all, sort of thing. Because once I rebuild the wheels, obviously the turbos are going to be next after probably this December-ish, after my birthday, sort of thing. Because all the formals are like end of November, start of December, and then I get a couple of weeks off at the start of the start of the year, and I'll be able to work on this and probably get most of it smashed out, and then yeah, hopefully chase some actual power in it. And here is the new fucking real big fucking inner lips. But yeah, they're polished, so they look way nicer than these ones, but obviously they're 3 inches narrower. It's about spot on. So that will bring them to a real useful size like that. They'll be 12s, which is fucking way better for my life. Because fucking hell, I don't need to like, I mean, I'll get a wheel one obviously, but it's like not necessarily the end of the world next time I fucking destroy a set of tyres. So at least I spend the money once and then fucking don't have to worry about it again for a while. I am having an incredibly unproductive day. I've been having a lot of them lately actually, and not so good. Oh, also check this out. It's the underbody deadener, the turbo can. So I'm going to do the inside of the Jester's wheel arches because they look They look fucking feral and they need to be done. And it's pretty easy. I literally could do them while the wheels are on there because there's so much room. But I will jack it up and knock them off. Fuck, will I? We'll find out in a sec. I'll have a look at it. But this shit's sick. I gotta show you how good this is because I found it in Canberra now, and they have the normal turbo cans as well. So maybe I should paint a whole car with one of these. But yeah, fucking sick, man. And it's like it goes on like liquid concrete. So I'll get into the shed and then yeah, it's like 2 o'clock, but I'll get into the shed and then do this. And then Geordie and Belle and like some other friends are coming over, and he wants to try on some wheels because I've got a collection of wheels and he just wants to get sizes right for his car. So I might film some of that. Got the wheel off. So what I absolutely should be doing here is masking everything up and blah, 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 blah. But I'm going to spray some brake cleaner inside it, mask up the edges. I should probably take the size goes off, but I won't. You can see it's fucking pretty gross, so I need to give it a good clean and get some of this shit on there because it made me feel a lot better about myself, especially up in where the flare's molded to the body. But yes, some people may refer to this as the minimum. It's probably because it is. I masked up the semi-important shit. The rest of it's not super important. The whole thing could be receive some love, and like I mentioned with my suicide door idea, this would probably be all getting cut out for the car to be like mini tubbed. But for the time being, it's going to be a lot nicer knowing that it's sort of sealed and protected a bit more under here. In saying that, there's no rust because I did do the rust prevention and painted over it with just some rattle can black to seal it a bit more, sort of thing, which is nice. It's nice to know. But this will just cover anything that I missed, and this is a lot thicker of a coating, so it'll make me feel a lot better about myself, if nothing else. And I definitely need to do this to the fronts, but yeah, I need to come up with a game plan. 2023, my New Year's resolution is going to be being fucking organised, cunt, because I'm so unorganised. But I'll start spraying some of this shit now, so you can see how fucking excellent it is. Comes out real funny, so bear with me. These cans are fucking massive too. And look at the nozzle on the thing. Yeah, that's like excessive as fuck, so carefully do this. The nozzle's all clogged up. Shock me. Okay, so voila. I'll hit the fucking bare parts that I've all modified with a bit more because the factory had some underbody deadener on it. After this flashes off a bit, yeah, like I filmed the whole thing because it literally comes out stupid. Like it just goes on there. Like it's pretty scary how fast it actually comes out of these cans. But I'll let this dry off and then I'll update ya.
Yeah, so I reckon white face. And white face looks good. That's what he's filming on, Val.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this little thing.
That's so cool.
How fucking like that's like a full joke.
It's moving. Give it a bit of a, like, yeah, a little one. A little pull.
You need more like under the wheels. It's not. Oh. Do you have a smaller jack to jack it up for the big jack?
I think we're in a bit of a pickle. It'll come this time.
It's so close.
Don't let it go back.
Sam, stop!
Well, that was exciting. That's not what I thought I was going to do on Sunday. I forgot to finish recording what I actually started doing, which was like body deadening the inside of the wheel arches. But that was successful. I only did one side because got distracted because they'll come out. But looks good. Looks good. Currently on the way to go get ice cream and then go to the gym. I know how exciting is my life, but yeah, I didn't think I'd be unbogging a forklift today. Or at all, to be honest, but happens, I guess, unavoidable. Oh, what a day. To me, my computer, that's a bit weird, isn't it? I just got home late as hell because we were riding scooters around all afternoon. And probably should post this on Tuesday, but instead I'm going to edit it now and still going to post it on Monday. I'm actually curious to see Josh's camera work because Josh was on the filming duties when we were unbogging the forklift, but man, I think I've pulled my shoulder too on these fucking scooters. I'm sure you'll see videos of it on my TikTok. But wow, should be an interesting one because once again, I did nothing that I said I was going to do. But as always, if you enjoyed watching, let me know. I'm not going to ask you to like it. It's just like, if you liked it, you liked it. Oh, and I'll see you next week. Hopefully with something more interesting. That should be my catchphrase. Hopefully with something more interesting. I don't know. Does my life look interesting to an outsider? Because it's not really, but it might be. Let me know.